Today's June 7th, 2010. It's 9:40 at night, and I'm about to start watching New Moon for the very first time in my life. Wow, Robert Pattinson is already on one of the previews. I'm so excited. And now a preview of a movie starring Vanessa Ann Hudgens, so you know that it's promising. I'm a wee bit terrified by this story about fans that go visit Forts Washington. The actual movie is about to start. Wow, if this doesn't make me want to watch a movie, I don't know what does. Am I going to see Edward and Bella now? Oh my gosh, it's Jacob and Edward and Bella. So excited. I'm going to push play. Oh. Not even a whole minute into the movie, and Edward has already sparkled in the sunlight. Hi, my name's Bella Swan, and I don't understand joking and that people aren't serious when they say you're getting old on your birthday and that you might have a gray hair. Especially if they say it in a really joking way, then it's more confusing. Note to self, it's the big day always means that you have an essay due in your English class about Romeo and Juliet. Dear Bella, when you are 18 and you say, maybe I shouldn't be dating such an old man, that's gross, you should be taking yourself seriously instead of being sarcastic. Just saying. Did he seriously just say, I'm just filling out, Bella? Really? Really? Bella, you give me everything just by breathing. Everything? Everything? Like she's giving you $1 million? Like, exhaling $1 million your way, baby. You can't trust vampires. Trust me. Gee, Edward, you're such a card. That was hilarious. Love advice from Edward. Always, always, always talk about how you wanted to kill yourself when you thought about life without the person that you're madly in love with after knowing for, you know, a few weeks or whatever. And they'll just love you more because they won't think it's creepy and they'll just think it's incredibly romantic or something. Any vampires watching this, be advised that it's totally acceptable and not breaching vampire conduct at all or secrecy in any way to sit and talk about being a vampire and the vampire government during the middle of your class. That's totally okay. Most intense paper cut from a ribbon on a birthday present of all time. That's not a solution. It's a tragedy. Girls, if you ever ask a guy to kiss you, make sure you get in some really good eyebrow action like this. Kiss me. And guys, don't think I'm leaving you out. A surefire way to make any girl like you even more is to skip school and then creep around in her room when she's not home. Bella, I don't want you to come. You don't want me? No. Sleeping in the forest is the absolute awesomest because you get to wear pretty twigs in your hair, and then there will be a werewolf that is watching you, and then they'll carry you shirtless back to your house. A totally healthy way to get over when your true love leaves you and disappears from your life is to sit in the exact same position, in the exact same chair, in the exact same clothes for 3 months with the exact same stoned facial expression. Allow yourself to sink into the pain, especially if it's the only reminder that your true love was real. Then you too, just like Bella Swan, can become a talented writer of emo poetry. And if you start hallucinating your true love when he's not there, even better. You know what? Go to town on it. Just go along with the stranger, creepy bikers in the deserted alleyway in the middle of the night. Yeah, that's a wonderful idea. The best kind of friends to have are the ones like Jacob, who will encourage you to do things that are stupid and reckless, particularly when you're already really emotionally insecure. Another important thing to learn from Bella is that when you have chemistry with one of your friends and you actually have a personality when he's around, that's a really bad sign and you need to find Edward and get him back to you right now. Bella's nightmares from Edward being away are worse than those of most post-traumatic stress disorder victims. When you begin seeing Edward hallucinations the first time you're driving your own motorcycle, you should definitely always turn your head in the direction in which you saw the Edward hallucination, because that's totally the wisest thing to do, particularly if you're still going at a high speed. Jacob Black should be in the Guinness Book of World Records for the fastest, most unnecessary, and most frequent ripping off of the shirt ever. Bella, you seem to have a bleeding head wound. Allow me to rip off my shirt. It will help. I think it's funny and everything that Bella's sitting between two guys who are both trying to hold her hand, but what she should have done is like secretly grabbed both of their hands and then put their hands together without them knowing, and then they would be holding hands and they both would think they were holding hands with her, and that would be the awesomest thing ever. And she could just sit there and secretly laugh to herself while they just thought that they were being romantic and stuff. You guys, oh my gosh, my dog might be a werewolf. Just look at her. clearly a werewolf, right? Look at her werewolfiness. Oh, hey Bella, I'm just walking around in the rain with my new haircut, and my new tattoo, and my new abs, with my shirt off. These glittery meadow flashbacks are obviously the best. And first real entrance of the werewolf. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, hey Bella, what's up? Just hanging out here under your window in the middle of the night, shirtless. Now I'm gonna do some shirtless parkour to get up to your window. Oh, hey Bella, you're just sitting here watching me sleep in my room. Oh, not shirtless. I'm wearing a tank top. If you start to think that you might be turning into a werewolf, you better hope and pray that it is mono, because having mono is way cooler than becoming a werewolf. Cliff diving is another great way to compensate for your loss of Edward by inducing Edward hallucinations in his place. After warning, though, it might kind of suck once the waves start to hit you, but that's a small price to pay for an Edward hallucination. I mean, you can even pretend he's floating around in the water with you. Oh, hey Bella, you were a total idiot again and you jumped in the water, and so I jumped in to save you. Shirtless. The tragic music when Edward mistakenly believes that Bella has died. Superb. Bravo. It didn't make the moment ridiculous at all. OMG, Edward's totally gonna try to kill himself. This is so Romeo and Juliet. I think I'd be a lot happier with the storyline if it ended the same way as Romeo and Juliet. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they both end up alive and together. Oh, hey. It's me, Edward. I'm about to walk out into the middle of an Italian crowd, shirtless. I figure this is basically the best way to kill myself, because as soon as that Italian crowd sees me, they'll be so disturbed by my scrawny pale whiteness that they will want to murder me. Oh my goodness, this is just too much glitteriness to handle. Once again, girls, Bella Swan is a wonderful role model. We should all be as insecure as she is. It doesn't make sense that you would love me. I love the way that Volturi guy just passed the red cape to Edward, like, cover yourself, man, this is horrible. Vampires use opera elevator music? Really? I think the true secret behind most of the vampire's powers not being able to work on Bella is that she has no personality. Despite the fact that Dakota Fanning is like the youngest cast member, I'm pretty sure that in the last few minutes where she's actually been in the movie, she's already become the best actor in the entire movie. Ooh, all those tourists are gonna get eaten! Wow, Edward creeping around again in Bella's room, this time while she's sleeping, just like in Twilight. This is the best ending anyone could ever think of. Creepy as fun. The new moon, Jasper, his hair and his outfits make me feel like he should be part of ABBA. Oh, hey Bella, I'm just standing in the middle of the road, getting ready to get hit by cars, shirtless. Oh, hey Bella, just standing here in the middle of the forest, trying to convince you not to become a vampire, shirtless. Obviously, Bella chooses Edward at the end and not Jacob, because Edward looks so much better shirtless. Marry me, Bella. Most romantic proposal ever. As you can clearly see by my review, everyone should see New Moon, because it's the most entertaining thing I've seen since Twilight.